All right, so everybody's enjoying the conference. It's fantastic. Selection of presentations and different talk. It's really amazing to me. Thanks, Mary, and thanks to Stefano and Ningwood and other Ruan Kardik. All these people, wonderful people, make this happen. My talk will be focused on artificial intelligence, dirty emotional job in customer service. By dirty, I'm not meaning like profanity or F words. Rather, we talk about angry AI for customer service. We're also going to address about how AI going to be designed in a way according to the theory and job performance. So my name is Xueming from Temple Fox School. I'm a professor of marketing strategy at MIS. At the Fox School, I have a center on Global Institute for AI and Business Analytics. So AI has been touted for handling 3D jobs: dull, dirty, and dangerous. So dull means repetitive task. For example, in call centers, maybe got some robocalls from some chatbots. They promote products to you. In the hospital, those AI algorithms can scan those X-ray outputs to determine which patient has cancer or not. In fintech and loan application, they classify consumers who are high or no risk. Text generation, recently we have a lot of applications in terms of complete your email, right, or the autofill your search keywords. Those will be really a high volume of job. We call it repetitive task. And also you can check grammar, right, Grammarly. So for international PhD students, it's really good to improve your writing, right? So we have Noreen yesterday talk about, you remember in the afternoon session, she talked about all these customer service operations. And basically, it's the call center of operations, the repetitive task to handle customer service, the incoming, inbound service questions or outbound promotion calls. In summer research, what I did too, so we call this a dull repetitive task. However, if you look at literature, less attention is paid on dirty works. Dirty works in our context here would meaning that you send the AI chatbots to use angry or happy tone to collect money from the customers who are delayed, they have overdue payments. So this is a setting we call it dirty job, emotional work. So why is it important? If you think about it, emotions are really big in the human society. Angry, happy emotions create a value for corporations. For let's say Disney World, if you have kids and you've been to there, and happiness is very important for their job, right? So they require the employee to smile. Put a smile on your face so the customer will be happy, they're coming back to your company. However, on other situations, some companies, financial service companies, in order to get the money back from the borrowers, probably they need angry emotion in the call center. They're going to be mad at the customers who are repeatedly not paying back the money. You borrow money from a company, made a promise, but why not give back? It's not a reminder you missed the first payment, but repeatedly misbehavior. Probably you need angry emotion to get the job done. So this is a dirty job. It's really caused damage to human workers, right? If you think about it, acting to be angry toward the customer in the phone call, you're mad at somebody, they're delayed for many reasons, not paying back, may have financial situations, but you're surfacing or deep acting angry, they're going to cause trauma, cause depression, cause a lot of turnover of the employee. So this is undesirable human work. So that's what we call this be great opportunity for AI. Why? Because first, AI, no fatigue. All you need is electricity. They can work 24/7 and deliver the same required emotion, angry or happy, depending on the situation. Second, it can scale up. AI chatbots can call thousands of customers simultaneously. So labor cost saving using the frontline employees is tremendous cost saving. It's estimated over $40 billion for the industry using this kind of emotional AI to do the job. So we asked two simple research questions in this study. What are the advantages and the risk of using AI versus human agents for dirty emotion job? Basically show that good AI technology may backfire in some situations. The second question will be, what's the role of emotion, like particularly negative emotion? The angry AI may even outperform angry human. So negative emotion may produce positive results in job performance and the call center. Labor theory, we expect that AI could outperform human agents to display emotions. So if I ask Noreen, for example, to smile for 4 hours constantly, that's going to be hard. It's not easy to do, right? So we have human naturally have fatigue. We cannot keep smiling that long. So that's why we call the AI going to outperform human agents in terms of delivering accuracy in delivering the emotion. The H1A, we're going to make a little bit of moderating hypothesis. This will be more true, more amplified if require the agents to display angry emotion. Because if I ask Jennifer to be really angry with the customers for 4 hours, even harder than Nori's case, right? So because you have to yell at the customer for some time, it's going to be not easy, right? Because we humans, we naturally don't want to blame mad at another human being for that long, right? But the job may require you to do so. So then we go to the AI advantage for economic performance. Economic performance here would mean that you collect the payment, the overdue payment from customers. That's performance good for the company, right? So when display emotions suit for the task, it depends. The task depends what kind of customer. You could not mad or yell at the customer for the first time. You need a reminder the customers still, in the courtesy, use a positive emotion. So the happy tone for the first time misbehavior probably can create a favorable impression so that the customer pay back money to the company. But use the angry tone for somebody repeatedly not paying back. They know they should pay, but they just did not pay a couple times, multiple times. So in those situations, the misbehavior, constant misbehavior, probably you need the angry tone, just like your kids or your PhD students. Sometimes you do need a little more serious, and then they get the message, right? And they correct the misbehavior. And so because angry tone can convey power, authority, objection to unaccepted behavior. So final hypothesis here is AI may backfire in dirty jobs too. So when the emotion structure is wrong, if you messed up, using the angry tone for the first time misbehavior, if somebody just first time missed the payment, probably you should not use angry tone. In these situations, the angry AI going to backfire, going to create more harm than the angry human agents in the customer service in terms of getting the customer payment, right? So to test this hypothesis with the causal evidence to rule out all alternative explanations, we use field experiment. So this site is a large fintech company. They have with over 10 million customers. Those are borrowers, borrowing money from the company. The business was booming for the company. The one problem is some of the customers, borrowers, do not pay back the money to the company. So that's a problem. And then the company used a lot of frontline service employees, the employee army of people in the call center to make phone calls. Shy or Jack, you need to pay my money back to my company, right? So to save them labor costs, what do? They use AI chatbot. So the AI chatbot yesterday, we heard a lot of papers on LLM. But this is the deploy of LLM plus voice technology, right? Text to speech, speech to text. Why? Because the chatbot has to make a phone call to the customers. Hey, sorry, you missed the payment for a couple of times. What's going on, right? So you have a natural conversation on the other end with the customers. So the training is really important. So the company using more than 10 terabytes of training data, big data from the industry for bill collection. So the NLP, deep reinforcement learning, we heard a lot of fine-tuning in Wei's presentation. That's very important because that's what it be. You need some the chatbots constant learning, updated with human experts over time. So the past Turing test, meaning that within a short conversation, within 3 minutes, and the customers would not know that's an AI chatbot calling them. Actually, they thought it was a human worker. What we do is we manipulate the emotion display by changing the voice characteristics. For example, the speed, the volume, pitch, and tone. So basically, if an angry tone, that would be a really high, right, energy in the voice. So I need your help to identify what will be happy, what will be angry. The neutral is already shown here. I'm going to play 2 audio clips. That's the experiment stimuli.
Your loan with us is overdue. Why haven't you addressed it yet? Please take care of it as soon as possible.
So this is 1 second.
Hello, this is Rent Credit. Your loan with us is overdue. Why haven't you addressed it yet? Please take care of it as soon as possible.
So it's the same script, which one's happy, which is angry? The second one or the happy one? First one was? Yes, it's pretty easy, right? So this what you heard is actually the machine because of translation. The original language in Mandarin Chinese is pretty good. Customer would not tell this machine. So we need a control group. Control group will be the human agents, regular human agents. They're top workers for a company. They know what they do. So we also ask them to practice same scripts and display the emotions in the same way we train the AI. The same protocols and same scripts, so we rule out a lot of alternative explanations. It's the same verbatim content. The languages are controlled for, the sounding scripts. Customer service scripts is controlled. So the only thing is manipulate the emotion display, the vocal tone. Customers with stratified sample will have like minor delinquency, which is customers missed the very first payment in the loan and the mortgage. So the severe delinquency, they missed the payments for a couple of times. The experiment decides to randomly assign customers into 12 groups, either served by the AI agents or human agents, display 3 emotions, happy, neutral, angry tone, and serving the minor or severe delinquent customers. So those are dirty jobs. We randomly assigned about 720 customers into these conditions. The first experiment, we tracked the performance of, we call it emotion performance, meaning the accuracy AI or human agents in accurately display the required emotion. So let's look at the results. The y-axis here is the accuracy in terms of percentage. Then the dark bars for AI and the gray bar for human. We see if no dirty jobs over here, you see the humans are performance pretty good, as good as AI, right? It makes sense because these are top human workers. They know what they do. However, if the dirty job involve negative or positive emotions, you see is AI outperform humans by a big margin. And the experiment will have hour by hour results. Across the first hour, second hour, third hour, the AI is 100% adherence to the instructions, no problem. They display all this emotion. But the humans, when they display neutral emotion, was pretty good. But when the human display positive, human negative, they drop hour by hour from half to later on less than 12% accuracy. So that shows that human fatigue, right, and display the correct emotion. So next experiment, what we're trying to do, randomize over 2,300 customers. We want to get to the deepen the variables economic performance, meaning that the customer pay back the money to the company within 24 hours after phone call. We also test the long-term results with the payment for next 6 months, next half year. The results are consistent. Let's look at the results here. The y-axis here is customer payment rate. And if you look at the two bar on the right, what you see is when they display the suitable emotions for the task, AI outperform human by about 54%. We can split these according to the emotions. So that's this slide. The y-axis here is the difference between AI-human performance gap. So basically, it's the customer payment rate served by AI agents minus human agents. We'll see that the angry AI outperform angry human agents by almost 94%. That makes sense, right? Because we said that the angry work for those people, customers repeatedly have misbehavior. They repeatedly miss the payment. So the angry emotion tone works. And the AI can deliver this angry emotion better than humans. That's why they outperform by big margin. Similarly, happy AI outperform happy human. And however, when you display unsuitable emotions, AI does backfire. So meaning if the customers repeatedly not paying back the company, and you smile to them, they encourage misbehavior, right? So AI can be adhering that 100%. Use the wrong emotions. That's why AI backfire too. So in conclusion, in this paper, we demonstrate in dirty emotion tasks, AI can indeed outperform humans, but they did anger management. Based on the theory, you need to have the right scripts for the right task, right? Taking care of the different type of customers using different type of emotions. The match is very important. So AI is a game changer to free humans from emotion labor. The final points, we really worry about AI display human works for a long time. But here we say maybe it's not a bad idea. Let AI take over some works that are undesirable, dirty jobs from humans. So then humans, we save our time to do more interesting, novel creativity type of work. If you have more AI papers you want to present in conference, here's one. So later this year, I'm going to host our annual AI/ML conference at the Yale University School of Management. You're welcome to submit paper. Just do a Google search. You can find the submission guidelines. And I'm very lucky to have Sudhir to work with our center this year. I think many of you went to, 2 years ago, I hosted Harvard and a bunch of other schools in the past. So we are looking for your papers. The deadline is about October 1st. So with that, thank you.